What's up, BookTube? I'm pretty sure that we've all heard the expression that nobody is perfect. Now, that doesn't mean that there aren't a lot of us out there who think that we are perfect. Not necessarily me, but probably some of you who are out there. Or maybe you know someone who is like that. But the truth is, not everybody is perfect. And that should translate pretty well, I would think, to the books that we do read. But the truth is, sometimes, and perhaps it's incidentally, that is not the case. And that many times when you're reading a book, it's amazing how often you're reading that every character is hot, every character is super physically attractive, every character is very successful in life, in relationships, in business, in school. And it just doesn't seem to reflect a true reality of what the world is really like. Because in reality, some of us are short, some of us are tall, some of us are fat, some of us are skinny. We take on many different characteristics. We know people that take on different characteristics, some more than one. So the truth is, when we read books, and I know when I read books, and I'm reading that every character is just so physically attractive, so smart, so successful, so this, so that, all positive, of course, I start to wonder, like, is this like reality or is this some kind of parallel universe? I mean, where are we? So I start to just almost tune out books when I start to see that there's just not a lot of diversity, not just in terms of racial diversity, which is really important, especially important nowadays with everything that's going on, not only here in BookTube, in our BookTube community, but what's going on in general, not only around the country, but around the world in the wake of the murder of George Floyd in Minneapolis. I think it's caused a lot of us to really think about these things, maybe more than what we have done in the past. Some of us already were thinking about it, but others of us maybe are thinking about it a lot more than what we had been before. And that's a good thing in the wake of a horrible tragedy. So think about that when you're reading books and ask yourself, is everybody really perfect? And a question for you, when you're reading a book and everybody sounds like they're perfect, does it turn you off? Or maybe you don't even think about it. And I would imagine that probably a lot of you out there just don't even really think about it. It's just like, oh, well, I don't know. I'm just really here to enjoy the story. And that's pretty much it. And that's somewhat understandable. I kind of get it because it does happen that way for a lot of us. But I really think, and I try to do this, and maybe I need to do this even more in my own writing, is to really try to bring a diversity of characters, not just, again, racial diversity, but also size diversity, fat, skinny. Some people are super muscular. Some people are super skinny. Some people are gay. Some people are straight. Some people are black. Some people are white. Some people are Asian. There are many different types of physical characteristics that we have to bring to the table. But again, everybody doesn't have to be super attractive. That may be what we see in a lot of ways on TV and some of our popular TV shows, where everybody is super attractive, super good looking, super successful, intelligent, is financially stable at the least, and financially thriving in some other cases. So think about that. So this is kind of both AuthorTube and BookTube in a way. But when you're writing, think about that and what your characters look like, and do they all sound the same physically attractive, successful, blah, 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 blah. Or do we have some people that are different? Maybe some people that have mental health issues, some people that are having financial challenges, some people who are not as attractive. And again, some people who are attractive and who are successful. I mean, that's not to say that stuff, those characteristics are wrong, but does that have to be everybody, or can we be representative of what the world is actually like, where not everybody is perfect? So, something to think about. Just kind of random. I probably went in a lot of different directions here with this, but the idea really was sparked by this notion that sometimes when we get caught in a fantasy, when we're reading or when we're writing, that we forget that fantasy and reality are not mutually exclusive, that they can blend together. And they can come together to form, you know, maybe a more perfect union, so to speak. So anyway, something that was just on my mind. Let me know what you think. Hit the thumbs up if you like this video. If you're interested in more BookTube and AuthorTube content from this channel, then please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. You got any questions or comments, then you can leave them in the comments section as well. And I'll see you back here with future videos.